Hi everybody, Bruce Roth here today, talking to you from my beautiful home in West Hills, California. And I'm talking today about the rent versus buy uh, scenario to see whether staying a tenant makes more sense than buying. I don't think it does, but let's see if I can convince you. Let's talk about a purchase price on a house of $325,000, which is what you could get for maybe a low-end house in Reseda, Winnetka, uh, Canoga Park, maybe Lake Balboa. Um, and that same house might rent for $1,900 a month. It's a little better shape, a little more, a little worse shape, a little less. With an FHA loan right now, you can put $11,375 down payment, which is enough to give us a loan amount of $313,625. And at 5%, the principal and interest payment is $1,683 a month. On that, you're going to pay property taxes of $326 a month, insurance of $52 a month, mortgage insurance of $143 for a total payment of $2,204 a month. Now, let me talk about those for a minute. Tax is property tax that we all pay in California. We pay 1.25% per year on the purchase price of the property. Insurance is to protect you in case someone falls down or if the house burns down. And mortgage insurance protects the lender in case you default on the mortgage. Any mortgage that's higher than 80% loan to value, you're looking at mortgage insurance as well. So at $2,204 a month, you might think, but Bruce, that's $300 more than the $1,900 that you said I could rent the same house for. Well, that's true, but let's look a little deeper. When you own a house, all the interest that you pay to own the house is deductible against your federal and state taxes. That plus all the property taxes deductible as well. If you combine those in a 33% bracket, that's going to give you a tax benefit of $440.25 a month. What that means is that you can lower your taxes by that amount. When you file your taxes, you get that money back, or you can change your withholdings so that they take less from you and have that money in your paychecks each week or month or however you get paid. Additionally, when you have a 30-year loan, a portion of your payment goes to pay down the principal balance on the loan. On this loan I'm talking about, over the first year, you're going to pay down an average of $376.25 a month, and that leaves you with a net payment of $1,387.50. Let me go back and talk about that mortgage pay down a little bit. It's kind of like a forced savings plan, so that when you refinance the house or you sell the house, you have that money in increased equity, and you're looking at about $4,000 a year in like a forced savings account, and you still have a lower, even if you included that in your calculations, you're still paying less after taxes than you would to rent the same house. The cost over 1 year is $16,650. That's how much it costs you to own a house for a year, $16,650. That's pretty cheap. Or $166,500 over 10 years. Now, we think the properties are going to appreciate by at least an average of 4%, which is what they've appreciated at traditionally across the United States since the end of World War II, which is 4%. In California, the appreciation rate's been a little higher, but at 4%, that house in 10 years is going to be worth $156,079 more than you paid for it. All that money is like money in the bank to you, so that when you sell it, you get that money back. Or if you just hold on to it and stay there for 30 years, you will have a free and clear house. Now let's talk about the renting, which seems crazy when you look at it by comparison. You know, a lot of people think it's a good deal, but it's not, really not, especially right now with prices and interest so low. If you pay $1,900 a month for that house, it's very realistic. Right now, rents have just come down in the last year, but that trend is going to reverse itself as soon as more people start buying these low-end houses. Prices start going up a little bit. A lot of the landlords are going to sell their houses. They're reluctant landlords, which is going to mean less houses for rent, and prices are going to start rising again. If they go up by an average of 4% over the next 10 years, That means at the end of the 10 years, instead of paying $1,900, you'll be paying $2,704 a month. The total of that over 10 years is $273,732, which is over $107,000 more than it costs you to own the house. And you don't own anything. If you want to fix the bathroom, if you want to put new carpet in or paint the living room a nice color, all that goes to the landlord's benefit, not yours. But if you own your own house, it all goes to your benefit. It's a really good time right now. Right now, the federal government is going to give you a tax credit of $8,000. It's like they're going to cut you a check for $8,000 if you close escrow. If you're a first-time home buyer and you close escrow no later than November 30th, they're going to give you $8,000 to help you offset either the down payment or the closing costs. You have to have the money now, but it's it's money in the bank. And a lot of people have taken advantage of it. And if you wait, you're going to miss it, because if you don't close by November 30th, you're out of luck. If you want to get started on any of this, please don't hesitate. Call me at 818-921-0150, or you can write me at help, HELP, the letter U, the word buy, BUY, the number 2, at yahoo.com. I'll be glad to help you get a free pre-qualification where we'll tell you how much you can afford to buy, what your monthly payment is going to be, how much cash you need to close. And if all that works out, we'll start showing you some property. Now's the time. Don't hesitate. If you wait, if you can do it now and you don't, you'll be sorry. By the way, FHA does allow gifts from certain people, family members or employers. Please call me. Thank you.